Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Tiger. And up here today, guys, I thought I would do a bit of a gaming news video. What's going on with gaming, some of the stories that I'm following, some of the things that I'm excited about, what's new. There's quite a few cool things that are about and things like that. I just want to let you know what I've been playing recently. Again, been playing some Overwatch, of course. Playing through more Dynasty Warriors 3. I'll probably play a bit more after this video. I've done like 14 of the campaigns now on my South. So I am ploughing through Dynasty Warriors 3, trying to beat all of the campaigns. It's slowly but surely I'm doing it. You know, each day I get maybe a 3 or 4 missions done, depending on obviously how it works. Before I move on to Extreme Warriors 3. I have been playing Far Cry 5 as well, and I will be playing Far Cry 5 tonight on stream. So check me out at the Mad Tiger on Twitch, and you can continue on with that. I have been enjoying Far Cry 5 because, you know, it's a fun game to play co-op. The Far Cry series has always been a really fun co-op games, and I enjoy the Far Cry series. And stuff like that. So what else is new? First up, what games have... let's talk about games. So we want to talk about the Avengers game. I am going to get Avengers possibly this Thursday, if not next Monday. I've heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard that the campaign is really good. And I kind of expected that, you know, Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics have done like the Tomb Raider series, and those games have had excellent campaigns and great single player aspects. I did play a day on the beta, and what I played I enjoyed. I've already done an impressions video if you want to check that out. I've heard that there are some problems with the game. The biggest issue I'm hearing is that each character on Avengers has their own season pass almost. You know, kind of like these battle passes you get in like most games nowadays. But each character has one of those. And a lot of people are saying that it's going to be a very, very heavy money-based game if you want to try and get the most out of each character. And I kind of guessed that when it was aiming towards multiplayer. Like I said, I'm probably going to get the game. I did have it pre-ordered, but I didn't have the money in my account. So I'm probably going to get it soon. So when I do get it, that'll probably be in my next playthrough. And obviously I will be uploading those videos to Twitch and YouTube, more than likely. I am excited to play it because I'm a big Marvel fan. I love Marvel. And like I said, I played the beta. I thought the game was pretty fun. Had like a Destiny Warframe vibe to it in the multiplayer side of it. But that wasn't such a bad thing. But yeah, so that game's getting mixed reviews. There are some fans that really are enjoying it, and there are some people that have some problems with it. As for what other games are we talking about, so we got Cyberpunk coming out soon in November. That game I think will be an excellent game. I really hope that they do well with that. I might get it day one. I'm not too sure yet. Because, you know, CD Projekt Red do some excellent games. You know, The Witcher 3 was one of the best RPGs ever made. I don't think anyone can argue on how great that game is. You know, of course, Lego Star Wars. We finally got a release date for the new Lego Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, or the Skywalker trilogy, whatever you want to call it. Skywalker Saga. I believe it is coming out next year. So I'm a bit surprised about that one. I thought it would have come out in November, Christmas time, but it's been pushed till next year. I'm not too bothered about that because, you know, it gives me something to get next year. So yeah, I'm hoping that one's going to be a good one. They released a gameplay trailer not too long ago, and it looked really cool. It seems like they are going to be bringing back like the cover-based system from the Force Awakens Lego game and stuff like that, and some, you know, some of the great moments. Like we saw that they are going to have the chase scenes on the speeder bikes and the pod racing. So looking forward to that one. I really am. What sort of game do I think is going to get Game of the Year this year? I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to get Game of the Year. You know, some people are saying that Avengers could get Game of the Year. I personally don't think it will. I think that Ghost of Tsushima will probably get Game of the Year because that game's done some excellent work and stuff like that. So we'll see how that one goes. As for what's new with the next gen consoles, and I'm going to talk about Nintendo as well. So we finally have a price for the Xbox Series X, and a very nice surprise is they are actually doing a cheaper option. So the Xbox Series X is going to be sold for $499, so that's about £450 for the UK. That is not a bad price, considering it is a very powerful system. We already know it's going to have backwards compatibility with Xbox One and the games that work on Xbox One, so the original Xbox and Xbox 360 games that already work on Xbox One. However, we have been told now that they are going to be doing an Xbox Series S, which is going to be the smallest Xbox ever made. It's going to include a 512 gigabyte SSD drive, which I think is a little too small, to be honest. I think that is a bit small, but that might not have been a hard drive. It could have been an SSD drive. I don't know. I'd imagine that they probably will release a external hard drive for it, but that one is going to be digital only. Now that game console is going to cost £250, $299. And that is a very good price, considering that the Xbox One, when that released, that was about £300 to £400. So the Xbox Series S, is it worth me upgrading instead of getting an Xbox One X or the Series X? I personally wouldn't mind upgrading my Xbox One S to the Xbox Series S, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't collect physical Xbox One games anymore. And we already know that Xbox One games that are going to be enhanced or have re-releases for the Xbox Series X will automatically get an upgrade. So, for example, if you owned The Witcher 3, that's been confirmed as a game that's going to have a next-gen version. So if you own that on the Xbox One, you'll automatically get the updated version for the Series S and X. That sounds really cool, and that for me is a massive selling point. The only problem I have is that it is only going to be a digital version of the Series S, but it is a cheap option. But like I said, if I want to play my Xbox 360 games on the Xbox Series S, I won't be able to do that with physical discs. So for me, I always prefer having a disc drive. Because this console is going to have backwards compatibility, having physical versions of the game is always a bonus, because those digital games are still sold at full price, unfortunately. So, for example, if I wanted to play Call of Duty World at War, for example, on the Xbox Series X, and I bought the S version, I would have to buy the digital version in order to play it, unless I played it on my Xbox One. So I give Microsoft a big shout out to that one, because you know what? It is great that they are selling a cheaper option that has got some less features, but at the same time, it is still a great way for people who have a digital library to still continue playing their games on the next system without needing to really upgrade and really spend a lot of money on buying new games. Now, we haven't been told if all of your digital games that you own will automatically go straight to your Xbox Series S or X, or you would have to just like re-download them or what. I imagine that you probably do have to re-download them, and I'm not entirely sure on how saving works. So will your games be saved to the cloud or your profile? I don't know yet. So I might get the Series S, but I might not. The same thing goes for the PlayStation 5. Now, we already know that the PlayStation 5 is going to be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4. We know that on release, it's going to have over 100 games that will be enhanced for it, kind of like they did with the Xbox One. with the Series X games will be enhanced. But we also know that a majority of PlayStation 4 games will work backwards compatible on the PlayStation 5. Again, they are doing a digital-only version. We don't have a price for the PlayStation 5 yet, but I can imagine it's going to be about the same price, give or take. I still haven't decided on whether or not I want to get a PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. I might get the Series S, but I might also get the PlayStation 5. I'm not entirely sure. It all depends on budget and things and stuff. The way money is at the moment, it's not the most ideal thing. And I've still got plenty of PlayStation 4 games that I can go through. So it would still be a good idea to get the PlayStation 5 because a lot of these games will work. But at the same time, is it really worth me paying another £400+ just so I can play them on an updated console? I don't know. There aren't any games, I'm going to be honest with you, there aren't any games that really stand out to me. We already know that The Witcher 3 is getting a re-release on PlayStation 5 and PS and Xbox One X. However, I'm not entirely sure if that means they're going to resell it or if you just get an upgrade or what. I can imagine it works kind of like the upgrade package. I could imagine that's how they're going to do it. And I appreciate that they are doing that. If you own a game already, you don't have to rebuy. We already know Grand Theft Auto 5 is getting a re-release on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X as a game that includes enhanced multiplayer. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer in a long time, but I could see myself playing it again if I really wanted to, but it definitely doesn't stand out as one of the games that I would want to purchase again if I wanted to. So yeah, what other games are there that I'm excited about? Well, Koei Tecmo, we are waiting for the next Dynasty Warriors announcement. There is the 20th anniversary coming up soon. So they have talked about that there is going to be a new Atelier game. That's already been confirmed, Atelier Riser 2. I haven't played any of the Atelier games myself, but I do own a few of them. But we have been told that there's going to be 2 Dynasty Warriors games, or 2 Warriors games. I personally think that one of them will be Dynasty Warriors 10, and the other one will be another sort of All-Stars game, like Warriors All-Stars 2, or something like Warriors Orochi, like an All-Stars game. That's what I personally think they're going to be. You got the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War coming out. My friend has pre-ordered that, so I will be getting that game either way. I personally will enjoy the campaign. I enjoyed Modern Warfare's campaign. So Black Ops Cold War is basically, in my opinion, is going to be kind of like what they did with Modern Warfare. It's going to be like a rehash of the Black Ops series. So it'd be really cool if we do see some of those awesome moments from the original Black Ops game. And again, I like that they are going back to sort of basics now. They're not really giving us more gimmicks and things like that. So we'll see how that all goes. So it is one that I will be playing the single player for, and more than likely try out the zombies. I'm not too sure about multiplayer. So Nintendo. Nintendo shocked the world with their latest Direct. First of all, Game & Watch Mario. They are releasing a Game & Watch Mario that includes the actual console. It includes Mario 1 and Mario The Lost Levels. And of course it includes Ball, which is the classic Game & Watch. And of course the clock. I think that's really cool. I personally probably won't get one. But if I see one cheap one day, I might pick it up because it's a cool little collectible. It's before my time, so Game & Watch isn't like a massive thing that I want. Another release, of course, Mario All-Stars is now available on Nintendo Switch on their Super Nintendo service, which is great. 3-4 classic games. Very, very excited to have that one on Nintendo Switch. A lot of people are. The new Mario Kart, augmented reality game. So basically you get the carts, like the actual toy cars, and you can create little tracks in your own house and you play it on the game. That's a really cool idea, and I give Nintendo massive prompts for trying something new. Unfortunately, I don't see it being that great, because if you don't have a big house and you don't have a lot of space, it probably loses a lot of its ideals. But I guess if you played it at a park or something, it could be interesting. It's a cool idea, augmented reality and stuff. But the big one, Mario 3D All-Stars. We are finally getting 3 amazing Mario games on Nintendo Switch. Mario 3D All-Stars, now there is some controversy about this I will get into. It includes Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, which I'm so excited about because that's my favourite Mario game. I love that one growing up. And Mario Galaxy. However, there comes at a price. This game is being sold for £50, which, fine, that's the going rate for most Mario games these days and most new Switch releases. However, these are not re-releases or they're not remakes. They are ports. So there are some slight graphical enhancements, but nothing exponential. A lot of people are complaining, saying like how Spyro and Crash Bandicoot were being sold for £30 and they were remakes. Whereas Mario is not a remake. It's just a port with enhanced controls. The biggest one that a lot of people are very concerned about is Super Mario Galaxy, because that game used the Wii remotes. So if you own a Switch Lite, for example, are you going to be able to play Mario Galaxy, or will you need Joy-Cons? I'm not too sure. So that one alone is kind of a controversial thing, because if you can't and you need Joy-Cons and you own a Switch Lite, you're only getting 2 games. You're not getting 3. You're only getting 2. However, the biggest controversy, it is a limited release. I've never heard this. This game is being released on the 18th of September. And it's being taken off shelves and digital shelves on the 31st of March. Now, a lot of people are saying this could be an April Fool's joke. I could see that happening. But I personally think this is stupid that they are limited releasing this. Because A, it is going to make scalpers on eBay, CEX, any second-hand store. This game will go up in price big time. A £50 game on release will be £80, £100. It's even being sold on eBay for £100+ already, which is ridiculous. And the fact that this game only has a limited digital release, I think is stupid. Now, I know that Nintendo and the way that the world is at the moment, it is one of these things that has to be done. But at the same time, I've never heard of a game that only has a limited digital release. I've heard of games that have digital releases and get taken off the stores, but I've never heard of one having a limited release digital. I don't know, man. Nintendo. Will I get this game? I probably will, because I'd love to be able to play Super Mario Sunshine on the go. But Nintendo, man, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Nintendo. Unless you're doing an April Fool's joke, you're going to have a lot of backlash with this one. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to do a bit of an update video, guys. Sorry that there hasn't been a video in the past few days. I will get back to doing some more list videos, some collection videos and stuff like that in the week. I just wanted to do a bit of an update video, talk about some stuff that I'm excited for. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and, of course, comment below. Let me know what you think about the upcoming games. What do you think about some of the topics that I've talked about here today? And, of course, let me know what games, consoles you're going to pick up. Are you getting a PS5, Series X or Series S? I know that there's that new Nvidia card on PC and stuff, but that's beyond what I care about. I don't care so much for PC, which is kind of obvious. But and of course, guys, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kiger, and Twitch. I will be streaming tonight at 7 PM British Standard Time some Far Cry 5. Hopefully going to get it beat. Will I get Far Cry 6? We shall see. And as always, guys, check out the link in the description. Use the code MAGHIGER10% to get 10% off a Triumph chair. It really help out the channel and I'd appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a nice day and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.